Hello, all of my favorite bitches, and welcome to another episode of Manifest That Shit, where we release our bullfuckery and unleash our mind magic. My name is Teanna Campbell. I am a mindset, manifestation, and self-love coach, and I am here to help you show yourself what the fuck life looks like when you get absolutely everything you have ever wanted. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. This is how the fuck we roll, so please subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell button, like this video, and leave a little comment so that I can welcome you to our place of awesomeness. If you are ready to work one-on-one, you can catch all of the details for that in the description box below. If you're not quite ready, there's other goodies for you down there too. There's the link to sign up to our exclusive VI Bitch community. This week is the last week to get in at $27. Next week, the price goes up to $37, so be sure to click that link and join now, probably, if you want to save some dollars. There's also a link to join our free Facebook group, Manifest That Shit, as well as a link to my free library where you can get free hypnosis audios, meditation, a Learn to Meditate course, and a manifestation ritual ebook. If you have any questions about mindset, manifestation, or self-love, go ahead and post those in the comment section below. I really find great joy in answering your questions so that you are able to manifest faster and love yourself even harder. If you've been watching my channel or following along for very long at all, you know that I'm kind of a mouthy bitch. I am cocky in my powers. I am bitchy and demanding in my revision. But I speak to my emotions in an entirely different way. I like to think of emotions as their own little individual personalities outside of my ego. It's like my ego, my human body, it had babies, and each one of them has their own little way that they feel and they think and they react. They're their own person, and I treat them like they are their own person. They belong to my physical body, which is a baby compared to my soul. So they act like fucking toddlers. They throw temper tantrums. They get scared. They push boundaries. They weeble and wobble and toddle all about, and they need assurance. They need appreciation and validation and love and acceptance, the unconditional kind. But because we haven't been taught how to actually accept the less than pretty parts of ourselves, we feel like they are uncomfortable, so we push them away. We feel like they're negative or not conducive to the life that we want to build, so we push them away. But I like to think of my emotions, especially the scary, frightened, uncomfortable, loud ones, as a toddler who gets lost at the mall. When you find a toddler at the mall who is lost, your first thought is not to push it away or to tell it it's bad because it got lost, or to degrade it, or to yell or scream or make it feel even worse than it already does. When you run into this lost little toddler at the mall, you know that they're already freaking the fuck out. You know that they are scared. They don't know when they're going to see their mom again. They don't know where they are or what is happening to them. They're like, what did I do? So what do you do when you find that lost kid, right? You hug it if you're a touchy-feely person. You let it know that it's okay. You let it know that everything is going to be okay. You let that toddler know that you are there, that you will help it find its home. You let that toddler know it's going to be safe and taken care of. You take it to the security center or wherever, and you sit with it in the room, and you just accept it, even though it kind of feels awkward, even though it kind of feels like, what the fuck am I doing? Even though it kind of feels foreign and weird, and you're like just sitting there with this kid that you don't know who's crying and sobbing. You allow it to cry and sob, and you stroke its hair or tell it that everything is fine. You're kind, you're assuring, you use safe, docile tones, and you stay there with it as long as you need to, because you're not just going to abandon this little kid unless you're a complete jackwagon. This is exactly the same way that I approach my emotions when doubt, fear, uncertainty, anxiety, overwhelm, any of those step in. I treat it like it's a lost kid at the mall. I show it kindness. I show it assurance. I use my kind, soft, docile tones. I sit with it as long as it needs to until it doesn't feel scared and lost anymore. Because I treat my emotions as their own personality, I speak to them as if they are a personality outside of myself. I actually name them like, hey, fear, I'm sorry that you're freaking out a little bit. I'm sorry that you don't know what's going to happen. I'm sorry that you don't know the end result and how this is all going to come together. I know that you're spinning a little bit out of control because you really like to be in control, and I completely understand that. But it's okay, fear. I got you. You're safe here because this is my human vessel that is run by my soul, and my soul is going to take care of you. I know that my emotions aren't going to be there forever. They're not going to last for an extended period of time when I show them that love and assurance. They just need some space to exist and to find their home so that they can calm their shit. I know a lot of people are like, but I don't want to feel fear. I don't want to feel anxiety. I don't want to feel doubt for the rest of forever. They do not hang around forever when you give them space. They actually leave a lot faster because there's not that resistance. Again, think about a toddler. When a toddler is throwing a tantrum, if you get in there and you start to resist it, you start to act like a twat waffle, you make it worse, and the kid keeps going on and on and on. Whereas if you just give the kid some space, maybe let it play with its favorite toy for a minute, whatever, it calms the fuck down. Just like that lost kid in the mall who stops crying because all of a sudden they know this isn't my mom, but they're not going to hurt me. Your emotions will go and they will ease and they will flow all on their own when you're not forcing it. And it is a much easier and a much more beautiful process when you allow them to have their space, when you love them, when you appreciate them, when you acknowledge them and you assure them that they are okay. Do you see how much more peaceful that sounds than resistance? Resistance just sounds like a really fucking ugly word. Acceptance sounds like a really pretty word. It sounds calm and peaceful and full of love. And that is how the fuck we manifest, through love. So when you're showing love to yourself, obviously that emotion cannot get in the way because you're showing love to it. You are in control. Your soul, your higher self gets to take the reins. I call it my split personality disorder on purpose because I have the mother me, the higher me, the understanding and compassionate and accepting me that loves all the little different parts of myself. And that part of me is in control of the entire thing. That part of me is peaceful, even if my emotions are not. That part of me is powerful, even if my emotions are not. That part of me is loving, even if my emotions are not. That part of me is my God self, even though my emotions are not. My emotions and my physical body are separate from my God self, and so I treat them as two separate beings who need different kinds of love and action. So when you start to separate yourself from your emotions so that you can simply witness them, so that you can observe them, so that you can give them space, you find that they no longer have that control over you that starts to inhibit you, that starts to paralyze you, that makes everything feel so difficult because overall you are still in control. You still have the power. And that is such a beautiful fucking place to be. If you're still watching this video, I am intending that navigating, accepting, and loving your emotions is so much easier for you now, that you're able to move forward in better, more powerful ways, and that it is fucking life-changing for you. So subscribe to this channel, like this video, hit the bell button, keep coming back for more. We love having our community grow and expand and become filled with even more love and light. If you have any questions about mindset, self-love, or manifestation, go ahead and post those in the comment section below so that I can make videos around the content that will shift your life. Thank you for hanging out with me. It has been a fucking joy. I will see you in the next video. Peace out, bitches.